Are you looking to merge textures into your photos? Look no further, as this video covers all you need to know about blend modes in Adobe Photoshop. In this tutorial, we're going to be going from this image of a city scene to a blended image of the city scene, which shows this texture and this no parking sign here. So we're going to be using blend modes for this tutorial. Welcome to today's video. These tutorials are aimed at helping people start out in Photoshop, so I try to make them as user-friendly as possible. Remember, you can download the photos we're working with in the description box below. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete these layers so that you can see my starting images. So here's the starting image of the city, and here's the starting image of a parking sign. So once you've downloaded these from the description box, all you need to do is open them in Photoshop. I'm going to go Command and A to select all the way around the edge of my image, and Command and C to copy. Then I'm going to click over to my city scene and I'm going to paste it in as a layer on top. So Command and V, and I paste my layer on top. Now at the moment it doesn't quite marry up because this image is a landscape image which is being pasted on top of a portrait image. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go Command and T, which is the transform tool, and I'm just going to grab a corner and I'm going to make it much bigger so it occupies the whole page from going top to bottom. Then I'm just going to move it so I can see all of my no parking sign. And once I'm happy with the transform, I'm going to go ahead and press OK, enter, or press the tick there. Right, I'm happy with that change. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my layers palette down here because it just makes it easier for demonstration purposes, but you don't need to do this. So I'm just going to move my layer palette so that it appears up here. All right, here we go. So moving on and making progression from the last video, the blend mode is the mode here which allows us to blend to the layer below. But what would happen, for example, is if I wanted to blend the city scene through to the no parking scene. Now to make this a little bit easier, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double click this and put no parking. So I'm naming my layer and I'm going to double click this layer here and call it city. So what I'm going to do is by renaming the layer, I've taken the padlock off the layer, and now what I can do is I can just grab it and move it so that the city scene is on top of the parking scene. And now what I'm going to do, exactly as before, I'm going to blend the city layer with the no marking layer below. I'm going to grab my blend modes and I'm going to move through until I find one which looks super awesome. Okay, so remember, because this is quite a dark scene, this section of lightening blend modes will work really well, as indeed they have here. Any one of these looks really good. I really like this lighter color. Overlays, you can flick through to find something more interesting if you wish, but the one that I'm particularly enjoying is this lighter color here. So I'm going to click that, and that is how you blend through a layer in Photoshop to show a different texture. And we've got this lovely vignette going around. We've got the wood on the edges and the city scene in the middle. It's a very fantastic image there using Photoshop. If you've found this video useful, please give it a like for the YouTube algorithm. That way, YouTube will show this video to others looking to master Photoshop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.